It
Mm,
feels like you'd need another big damage and pop from the mid lane as well, right? Because I'm just looking at Khan and
yeah.
it looks so easy for them with this draft right now, right? Like the way they approach these fights. Whereas five men, I almost feel like they have to be non-stop picking off, at least with these
Yeah.
opening picks. And that doesn't change exactly what I just said. That's kind of more of the same.
Mm. They just want to go for the lanes again on Fireman. I think
Yeah.
that's what they're looking for. So most likely, Fireman can pick a bit more greedier hero here. I'm as a carry. I'm thinking that like Morphling. Morphling probably gonna get banned though.
What about the
Juggernaut
troll
doesn't
again?
feel so good. Troll is okay again. It's not as good against the Phoenix Mars
No.
as Juggernaut is, in my opinion at least, but it's still okay.
Yeah, you just
Your
end
lane,
up smacking yourself with a giant arena wall,
yeah,
right?
yeah, your lane is better for sure than with a Jug, so that is the good part of it. There
Mhm.
is Ursa. Um, what else they could go for? Sven, perhaps. Well, Khan ends up banning the Morphling, so that is what I expected a little bit.
Yeah, five men are
Um,
expecting something that just plays
maybe a
fast for
Medusa,
Khan.
maybe Medusa even for Fireman.
Really?
Yeah, could be
Against,
something.
I want to say like at least two Heaven's Halberd builders though.
It can be a bit tricky, but at the same time, he will have a good lane, and right now they don't really have the best way of killing Medusa. That's the thing,
Okay. Yeah, that's
and I
fair.
know they have played it in the past a bit as well. So that's something that I'm looking a little bit. Not sure if they will do it, but it's something like from the heroes that they banned. I think it feels okay.
We'll see. Not much time left for them to pick. Whereas, Khan, like we say, if it's just that initiation type hero that they're going to be looking for, really, because this should be the tiny mid by the looks of it.
Yeah, tinier Wind Ranger, but most likely tiny. Yeah.
Yep. There you go for the Weaver in the
Yeah.
end. So, not a different ranged hero. We kind of look at the Medusa, but I guess it's a decent Weaver game. Like, you don't have reliable lockdown as Khan.
Yeah, it's a pretty good Weaver game, I would say actually. You're playing against Lifestealer, so that is already a nice thing. Weaver is very good against Lifestealer. Those bugs are pretty annoying to deal with, and overall, Lifestealer is pretty hard time killing that hero. Snapfire, Phoenix, also nice to have some. This Weaver can go on the Snapfire pretty easily, and Phoenix Egg is not as good.
Hmm.
But I think Mars can be the hero if he goes for like a Yule's build. He can still, I think, set up on the Weaver, but they don't kind of have that instant setup, so that is the problem.
No,
So
and the lane's pretty strong with the Undying, right? Like, you can
yeah,
easily sustain, you can actually apply pressure. And I guess the other really nice thing is you've now got this double minus armor. So if Khan lose like two heroes, five men can instantly just go into the pit and Roshan melts.
yeah, this is a pretty good Weaver game actually. You have this lineup that really works well with the Weaver, so you can kind of do the same game thing as in the last game. If you do well in your lanes, you can kind of just run over them, take fast rush and take objectives, and push. For Khan, I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay.
All right, more bulk.
Well, that's okay. You need someone who can stand in front, and he will have a free lane or like fine lane against Tiny. So now they can pressure some towers as well. Instant stun against Weaver, always nice. Now you have two heroes that can kinda somewhat set up on this Weaver,
Hmm.
and you don't really care too much about the minus armor or as much as at least as a Dragon Knight and the other heroes. So
Yeah, it's also this downtime factor, right? Like now, when you blow your big ults as Khan, right? Like you don't have to worry
mm,
about your ability to find something afterwards. They can actually convert key objectives like towers very quickly, especially if Naive goes for that Deso build.
yeah, yeah, that's a fine we Dragon Knight pick here from Khan. Now I think already Khan has a better laning setup than in the last game. I am still a bit scared for their bottom lane though. I think that can be pretty scary. Laning double strength against the Undying Weaver can be tricky. Can be tricky.
Yeah, and then like if you switch it up, you'd have to have Lifesteal Snapfire versus Undying Weaver, which is still a pretty damn good lane for the Undying Weaver. It's once again two strength
Yeah,
heroes.
yeah. Yeah,
It's like that
Undying.
idea. It's like Khan's like, they have a lot of strength heroes. Team Red, woo!
Yeah, you could have maybe. Yeah. Good Undying pick just for the laning status and also dealing with the tombstone. Well, I guess J4 can in theory deal with it if he has the
Yeah,
third
actually,
spell in the later in the game, but in there, if he gets to place it in a good position, it's not that easy to deal with.
that's a fair point. The little shredder could be pretty lethal in this game. And I think like as you go on, the Undying, I think unless you really stomp the lanes, it's gonna be very hard for Paladai to step up in these fights because of all those team fight elements that can't have. We'll have to see if it's enough. Definitely a stronger looking draft for Khan in game number 2, but we cannot underestimate 5-men. Like the way they ran away with those lanes last game, this draft is them saying we're playing for more of that.
Yeah.
See if it'll pay off as well. So what's the build start? Paladai knows it's not a branch hero. He's just gonna go for the Tango's windlace so he can get up in their face. And Misery definitely go more heavily into those iron branches you were mentioning from last game.
Yeah, I've seen more and more people doing these iron branches. Like this cheap stats that you can get, and you can also use them for eating tangles in the lane to feel better about it. So it's something that you can kind of abuse a bit on your laning stage.
I feel like I'm seeing more POS 5s go for this bracer start as well, right? Like, I think the IO is the one I see a lot on, but now you can see J4's doing it on the Snapfire a lot as well.
Yeah, that's not sure what to think about it on the Snapfire. I mean, it's okay because you can send region after. You have a lot of HP on yourself, so you can kind of tank a little bit on your lane. But not sure. I don't think it's. We'll see. I haven't seen it too much outside of Wisp, so I can't really say too much about it. How I feel about it. We'll see how it ends up going. I think it can work, but obviously you're lacking on the region part still.
Paladai is standing up against this. J4's in trouble. Ace will run him down, and you really thought, as Strength Heroes, you could kill an Undying quicker. Oh, how naive you are. Looks like Pi will get away with it as well. He's like, thank you very much. Runes and
He even
kills.
wants to go on this guy a bit.
I mean, he needs to be careful. Shiguchi's still on cooldown though, so he hits the spirit, which means that they can't trade with Gilgr anymore.
Yeah. J4 going to be top.
Against the potentially spooky combo, because the thing that I'm seeing from the side of 5-men on this lane is easy setup for Shackle Shot. Oh, as I talk about that, Undying.
Oh, that was close. Gilgir timed that perfectly. That was like 1 second away from him dying there, or less than 1 second.
Playing on the edge of a seat.
Yeah, but a good kill for Gilgir there. But anyway, Paladai is gonna come back to the lane with full HP and some items as well, and he's just gonna be able to start taking that strength away from them.
Also, Gilga's just dead.
Yeah.
It's like, your turn! Woo!
Pi even takes that kill. It's like my kill now. The last hit was flying in there, but Pi did my kill.
Sorry. Securing kill. But there was a project. No, Malik could have activated Bulwark and redirected your attack. But he doesn't have it leveled. No. My kill. Very important.
Easy.
Well, this top lane is already starting to pressure J4 pretty effectively. And I'm wondering if we're going to start seeing moves onto him. Because like, it's once you have that level 2, you can kill. You look away for a second. And apparently, Paladai is just casually killing Malik.
It's just this bottom lane. It's like I said, it's just a really good Undying game, Undying peak in general. You're playing against 5 strength heroes in general. Obviously, it's not as good in the later in the game, but just in this laning stage, you're gonna have a really good time. It was a 4th pick Undying, so it will happen. But yeah, it's just this will be a really hard lane for them bottom. And I said again that last game they were kind of losing because they had rough laning stage, and we're already kind of about to experience maybe the same start for the as last game, maybe even a worse like start for Khan the last game had.
No, it's not been recently that a talent has been able to successfully say it's a good Undying game, but I think you might be right. We might have finally found one. You should need your opponent to pick 5 heroes.
Yeah.
At which point, I'm pretty sure Timbersaw support would be just as effective. Hey, don't underrate it.
Yeah, I can see Undying. I mean, not Undying. Timbersaw support have some value when you play against strength heroes. You go some boots, Timbersaw, and you run at them.
That's the thing. Oh, life still? Okay, that one is the unexpected. I expect J4 to die, but catching out Naive like that.
They kind of just hit him kept hitting him from like 80% to 0. They had this Blightstone, Orb of Venom, and just bash from starter. I can't really trade with that too well. Yeah, Khan is off to a not great start again.
And you know what else is the same? Toronto, Tokyo being the only one holding firm. I mean, he hasn't done anything out of the ordinary. To be fair, he has one of the more easy mid heroes you can think of, which is the Dragon Knight. When I say that, he's taking a lot of pressure now.
It's just even lane kind of. DK will farm fine. Jesse gets the rune now though, so that's 50-50 rune there. Jesse gets that. Good for him.
Easy clap. Undying will go down in the end. Gilbert was able to get the final hit there. But hey, still just completely uncontested. 23-8. No way they can even really touch the Weave. I say that. They do connect with the spear. He's got the wand. He's got the fairy fire. He's just going to turn around and go after Gilger instead. He's like, hello. I know you already dived to kill off Pi. And as a result, you'll be easy meals for me.
Yeah, should be fine here as well.
Yeah, Alex just telling him who the boss is. Not very effectively.
Farming. Found the runes. Jesse has a haste rune, so he could even think about going to top lane with this haste. He's gonna do the same thing as last game. Gonna run bottom and take these runes. That's a good play from him. Can maybe even kill bottom if they wanna go for it.
No, I don't think he expected Gilga to try for it. He does in the end. It doesn't cost him. In fairness, it probably wouldn't have been a kill now that Gilga has the raindrop as well. I mean, I'm like right now, I'm just getting paranoid from a observer's perspective. I'm like, which lane next? Because 5 men have kind of proven it again, but they really can just kill anywhere.
Yeah. Well, Knife is like, if I'm going to go to jungle, I can't die. So that's one way. One way of dodging that.
Well, that depends how big the stacks are.
Yeah.
None yet, though. Haven't really got good stack taking heroes on Khan.
No.
Is this triple stack actually near the lane, though? I don't think that was really what Khan wanted. Oh, shackle shot. Cookie to try and save the day. They throw out the Slivering Crush, but Naive's able to move away. As he hasn't got a point in rage, that was a crucial moment for J4 to save the day. Problem is that now you don't have any regen left, and that's a big creep wave. And the shackle shot, misery, beautifully done. Naive is just gone, and J4 himself needs to be a little bit careful here.
Yeah, he might die as well. They don't just have the most resources to dive J4 here. Otherwise, they would be diving him. But
no, they just want to keep pressure on the tower.
Yeah,
right?
That it's like same time. Knife is missing a lot of farm on this time, so.
Meanwhile, that bot lane, Malik forced to TP away, all the way back to base, in fact. Couldn't risk hanging around. This mid lane's just kind of becoming a case of who will blink first. I mean, Jesse, he has to TP back to the lane, but there's no pressure under the tower. Like, Dragon Form was used, and a total of 59 damage was done to 5 men's tier 1. Got him. Top, however, J4 may have overstepped the mark here. Slivering Crush is going to come out. He doesn't have any mana left, and he doesn't have any life alongside it.
Yeah, the top lane. Last game was looking rough, but I think this game is already looking more hard.
Show me
For-
the upside, god damn it.
I'm trying to think. Well, good thing for Khan is that they have better team fight than last game.
That is true.
That is the upside.
Are you suggesting the
So
support mana void wasn't good?
yeah, I am. At the same time, you have a lifestealer with a really bad game, so
But
that's also a downside because at least in the last game you had the mana void. Now you will have lifestealer with no
whoa, whoa,
items.
whoa, whoa. No, no, no. You're looking at it wrong here. It's the
Are you gonna
opposite way.
infest?
He's got, yes, the basic dispel save.
True. He can save his push 5 Snapfire.
I think in that situation, he's saving himself. He's like, guys, they're going to kill me. Snapfire, take me away. Not really the same level of impact that we saw Mud Golems have with that combination.
Yeah, it's a bit different then.
They did just force another Dragon Form unfavorably. Like, I believe they cleaned up the Tombstone in the end, but once again, that's a second Elder Dragon Form and a total of less than 200 damage now done to towers.
That's just the problem because you lost your silence again. Dragon Knight doesn't have really anyone to play with, so if he wants to go for the push this tower, they can bring Fireman can bring heroes there and just like kind of pull him out because he doesn't really have anyone who can help him there. Snapfire tried, but he doesn't just have anything right now to do anything.
It's like normally the flow of this would be maybe the out lanes are kind of even, and then 5 men say, Chessie, we need you to rotate, but they've been self-sustaining. They've been finding kills themselves. They don't need no mid to carry them through the lane phase.
Yeah.
Now you just got 3 heroes sim bot. I mean, probably in prep for the runes, because I don't really know if there's a play here.
Yeah.
Even if you hit the combo, right, you've got to deal with Pile Die as well, because that Soul Rip is going to rejuvenate Ace's health pool pretty quickly.
Yeah. Paladin actually using the Tombstone here. They want to farm these creeps here. Toronto Tokyo rotating bottom for the bounties and want to maybe push the tower. Top tower is just going to be taken down from Khan by 5 men. 5k lead, 9 minutes in.
Naive thought he could be a mid hero. Chessie reminds him that he's the boss around here. Does snatch the rune away from Chessie though.
Yeah. Kilgore also taking 1 bounty, so they're getting the bounties here, at least on Khan. Something good going for them.
And he'll get away with it as well, as Ms. Reed was not able to throw out the shackle shot in time. I don't know if he getting enough work done this bot lane. Ace is going to come in. We've seen if he could fish for an arena out of Malik, but he's not going to forfeit it. And I wonder what Kasiba's going to build in this game. Like, is this just your standard drums rush, do you think? Just ramp up that tempo for Ace?
Yeah, I think drums is probably the item. Just gives him some of the stats that he wants. Yeah, then again, he could also go for a blink if he wants to just go like this fast, but looks like he's greening up for solar. Okay.
Huh, we don't usually say that. It's usually either the blink or the drums into like either a blink or a BKB.
Yeah, I mean, fast solar can definitely be really good in this game because, yeah, that's a good kill. But if you look at the heroes of Feynman, the solar curse can amplify the damaged outcome of their heroes so much. You have Tiny and you have Weaver, so all that minus armor in the early, like as fast as you can get it, these heroes will just melt on side of Khan.
Yeah, and like, who are you really going to stand behind as Khan at this rate? Like, it's a 5k net worth lead already. Remember that DK rotated down here, and despite him being there, they still kill off the off laner of Khan. And the damage under the tower, like, you know, it's more impressive than mid, but you didn't even get half the health of this tier 1.
Yeah. Well, he does look... He queues up for a blink right now. Maybe... I'm thinking like, it should be either Chessie or Xibe who goes for the blink, and other player just goes more for a stat item or like a teamfight item, because I feel like double blink maybe not needed in this scenario since you're doing so well right now. I think 1 blink should be enough.
People who could really do with blinks is these heroes in the bot lane. But Malik is not able to get close enough. Ace backs away, and it's just becoming too obvious, right? Like, you look at the position of the heroes of 5 men. Their only target is Ace. And it's going to backfire very quickly here, because reinforcements are moving towards the bot lane. Chessie has just picked up that blink dagger. You need to be quick with this tower. Ace will look to move away. Gets out just in time.
Yeah,
TP's coming in, though. And uh-oh. Trouble. Zibe, he did go for the blink instead. Jumps in with the stun straight away to Mars. The Arena's going to go down. Pin on the Ace, trying to bring him down quick enough. But he'll be able to get that time lapse out. Move back in and look to fight. They've all lost the DK. The egg is going to go off, but it's just a retreating egg. Malik is still found and killed off in the meantime. They're also going to lose J4 and Gilga. Oh, Zibe. He actually had it. He cancelled the cross because he didn't think he was on the mark there.
Yeah. Well, still. 3 heroes dead. No one died from side of Fireman. Could have been 4 heroes, but anyway, they defend the tower. Pretty smooth smooth defense from them there. Now they can pressure themselves if they want to, that tier 1 bottom.
It's starting to rack up, right? That's everything. You think about the way that Khan functioned. We talked about this big team fight. You did get it off there. You got your egg. It went off. You had your arena as well, trapping in multiple heroes. And it just seemed irrelevant in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that Fireman has these blinks as well now, so they can just initiate and start a fight. So even if you get those ultis, you kind of have to run. And you're still so far behind in levels and farm that even with the team fight, it's still not that easy. Siba should
Just
be
wasting
fine.
their time. No way from the game.
Yeah.
It's just space for the push on bot for the side of 5 men as well.
Yep. Ace doing the Desolator build, Xiba looking to go for the Solar. So they're just putting this minus armor strat into play more hard and hard. So Roshan is gonna be probably the objective that they're gonna think about.
Very quickly in this game. I almost feel like Misery's like, okay, what's our strategy this game? What's our goal? Imagine Dragon Knight without his passive.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're gonna get him in this game.
I mean, that's the thing, like, if you pick an armor hero to counter minus armor, but you just buy enough minus armor, you can counter the counter.
There you go. You just kill them, lol. Just murder everything. They just become a bulky strength hero with 0 armor to laugh at. Malik does not want this fight. Jackal shot though. Chessie with a follow-up as well. And that's Mars gone. Double kill already for Misery. And I wonder if we're going to see another MKB. He's already got that cheeky javelin. And he's getting a lot of gold on this Wind Ranger as well. More gold than the Mars now.
Yeah. Trying to think out the positives again for Khan.
All right, nice. I love this part. This is my speciality. Let me. All right, I'll open it up. Look at Phoenix. Isn't Phoenix pretty?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's as good as the first 2 treasures.
That is a cool set he has though. Like this is the rare set from the tier. I mean the treasure 3, right?
Yeah, I mean, like,
cool
I don't know.
Animations.
Like, you know, he doesn't have the best of luck when it comes to his games, but at least when he opens the treasures. And by the way, the arena, they go up. There we go. That's the upside. They can kill Misery.
Yeah. I mean, he has 1,688 levels on his battle pass, so you know.
Right, yeah,
I don't know if you can call it luck at that point.
You say that, there was a guy who opened, like, I think he said 70 treasures and he did not get any of the rares.
Yeah, that's just unlucky then. But yeah, I don't know. If you have like that high level, you will eventually get those, I think.
Nice. We're just advertising for throwing more money at Gaben. Toronto, Tokyo. Like, he's glad he bought this blink just to run away. What are you saying about Battle Pass? Buy more levels, man. Buy more levels.
No.
Use that money. Nice hop up the high ground. Jesse doesn't want any of it though. He's like, nope. That ain't my problem. You used an egg for nothing.
Yeah, that could be a Roshan now if they want to go on side of Fireman, now that they don't have those teamfight ultis. Could be a few Roshan if they want to do, but they can also just push the lanes. They don't... It's like Fireman can kind of do whatever they want at this point. And...
like feed with Misery again.
Yeah. Like I said,
got him.
Anything they want. And Misery is not wants to die. And it's still fine.
Yeah, Ace is just top. He's like, well, if they leave me to my own devices with a catapult here, I'm going to get more money for the team. We'll see how they like that trade.
Misery can do that 5 times and it's still gonna... Okay, if it does it 5 times, it can be a bit bad, but... a few times.
Yogo, how many times can you do that? Minus one? Minus one.
Minus 1.
Mid. Now, this is more ambitious. The kisses, though, Chessie being brought low. They can't heal him up quick enough. CB has to change targets quick. They couldn't get across on a J4, so they get value out of the ultimate, the Snapfire.
That's a good start.
Oh, jump in. Nice blink forward with the Infest. Gets them right on top of Xibe, but they are in his environment. And he'll just sliver on away.
Can't fight him back. Getting a good kill on the Tiny there.
Oh, shackle shot from Misery. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You kill me. I'll do nothing.
I'll just stun you. Make you
Yeah.
annoyed.
But next time. He's just there. It's like, look me in the eyes. We can't. We're stunned. Look me in the eye. Next time.
Desolator finished on the Weaver almost here.
Then I hope they're thinking about Roche.
Yeah, I hope they will do Rush after that, and then.
Oh, they won't be doing it too quick. They just lost another hero. I mean, that is an arena for an Undying, so in some ways, 5 men are smiling.
But Ace does need to get some HP. Well, he did get a bottle refill there.
I guess the worrying thing is, like, I'm looking at this, and you're like, wow, another kill. Wow, another kill. Wow, look at these supports they're killing. And you're just watching the net worth climb consistently for 5 men because they're committing 3 or 4 heroes at least to find a support kill.
Mm-hmm. But that's kind of how they need to do. They're just so far behind. They just keep doing that.
Well, the problem is that the only thing dying now is their supports.
And now
Roche.
they're gonna go Rush.
Yeah. Like, they've done the math. Like, we got enough minus armor. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure when Roshan starts crying, that's the point at which you have enough minus armor.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, just kill
Or
him.
Rush. That's also the daily Russian life. Just waiting to be killed.
I mean, that's like the darkness of it, right? Like, you know.
Yeah.
I imagine Roshan's got a TV embedded in the wall where you can't see it, and he's watching the draft. He's like, oh no.
One of those days again.
Oh, all right, I'll sit back. What is wrong with these heroes? They come into my home, they literally rip my heart out and put it in their pocket and use it as some sort of bartering tool when they meet the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
All right, stun. Don't know if this is quick enough, though. I think this is the moment you run really fast because they're coming. Cookie to try and get out, jump forward, and the arena does not trap in Zibe. They find the kill. They're looking for the Weaver, but the heal's going to come out. The Soul Rip will save the day. He gets pushed in the arena. They finally be able to breathe fire through that Aegis. But how many are you going to lose for this? Malik's down, Aegis gone, and you need to run fast.
Well, they got the Aegis at least, so.
They do.
At this
But
point,
now what they gonna lose?
that is a big win for them because I think with this Aegis they could probably just rush to the high ground. They could maybe still do it if they want to, but they might not feel as comfortable without the Aegis. So they might just want to go push out the side lanes and get the bounties.
No, five men. Misery's had the team sitting in a room with a projector playing, their eyes forced open, watching all the historical reruns of teams that went high ground too early. So like, not yet, boys. 12k lead, keep on churning money.
Maybe when it's 20k they can think about it.
Oh, 24k.
All right.
Well, they might get it quicker if these heroes keep coming out to him. Seabay, however, in this situation, looking a bit awkward. Avalanche will interrupt Malik. Cookie forward. Doesn't have this Blink Dagger, though, so no kill. And meanwhile, bot, what is Ace doing? What do all Weavers do at this stage of the game? Randomly split pushing, completely uncontested.
It's running around.
Scurrying about is a good word here.
Mm-hmm.
Misery's like, not this time. I got an MKB to complete, boyo. And when I got that, this Dragon Knight is dead.
Yeah. Now the DK is gonna have not so fun time again.
Didn't have a fun time for long in this game, did he?
I mean, he's 1-1-2. He's the only one with positive stats again.
I mean, you know, they always tell you being a dragon will be cool, right? But think about all the issues. You have to find a princess to capture. You gotta find a cave that's big enough to live in. Like, what about pooping? Like, you know, it's embarrassing. You ever thought about that? Where does a dragon poop?
I have not thought about that. And I don't need to think about that either.
These are the logistics the dragons have to worry about.
Yeah.
You know, like, I get hungry. I just phone up Uber Eats or some crap. Bam, good to go. All right. Dragon gets hungry. Yeah. Great. Now I gotta go listen to people scream as I burn down a village. I mean, it's... And then don't get me started on Mars. I mean, you don't see it with his cosmetic set, but what the hell is going on with his arms?
I don't know. I've never looked at the Mars's arms.
All right,
particularly.
this set has fixed it, but like there's this weird Ripley effect, like he's half fish. He's not Mars,
Yeah.
he's like discount Poseidon. And DK is looking like a discount tank. Shackle shot. Misery says, I haven't even used the focus fire yet. Chase for Xibe looking for the kill and Snapfire, can't find it, but Naive in a lot of trouble. He says, let me in, Malik. The most defensive arena we will probably see all group stage, and it still does jack all, as they'll still find Malik. And J4.
This could be a game.
Really? What's the giveaway?
I don't know.
What part of this looks done to you, Peksu?
Maybe the 16k lead at 23 minutes.
That might be part of it. So let's look at comeback potential. Naive has
Just
2 items less than what he needs.
Yeah. It doesn't even have that bad farm. It's just like they're so farmed on side of Fireman that his farm kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's also that they lack the initiation. Well, they have some initiation, but I don't know. It's hard. It's just hard for Khan right now.
Yeah, they've got the Blink Dagger. There we go. We found the upside. Malik has got his Blink Dagger. Here we go. There's either a Blink Dagger or a Blink Dogger. Let's see what's going to be.
Now you just need like a Foreman Arena into Egg into Snapfire ulti, and hopefully they don't kill the Egg.
To kill Pile I Die.
They could kill some others, but it's just like, how do they catch this Weaver?
That's what I mean. They'll end up killing Pile I Die.
Okay, they're gonna catch the Weaver actually. They're gonna catch the Weaver here. Oh, never mind. Ace doesn't go for the farm that camp.
I'm down your captain skills
Ace
now.
will go farm. No,
not
Ace
this one. Nope. It's like, okay, next camp. Okay, next camp. At what point do you convince yourself this kill is never happening?
No. It's not happening.
And it's one of those heroes, right? It's like so elusive. You imagine this kind of moment. You've probably had it in your pub games where you chase across map and then you look and somehow Weaver's reached your base while you're looking for him in his own jungle. You're like, what the hell? Think someone on the high ground?
Hero.
J4 can't even kill it. They'll kill him instead. Delivering crush in. Arena goes down, but I don't know if you want this many heroes. The egg is going to be committed. Ace is going to be brought low, but the time lapse comes out. He'll stand and fight. Look to move away. Stun on a free. In this choke point, the Sunray looks good, but the toss away, they can't go for the infed spawn play. Pile has been ignored this whole time, so he's just stacking up and decreasing all his strength heroes. On the side, Phoenix gets brought down. Lifestealer as well. And this was probably the best hope you had. And can't agree. They GG. They say, we tried. We tried, right, guys?
Yeah, that's right. Last fight. It was damn close that they died actually, but it was just not enough. They're just so far behind. It did show how good teamfight Khan has, but it's just like they're just so far behind in this game that it doesn't matter. Yeah, overall really good performance from Fireman these 2 games. I think they showed up. They won their lanes in both games, and they just kind of ran them down in both of these games. So it wasn't really like. There was not really a game from Khan. I feel like this series was just kind of Fireman dominating the game from start to finish, both games. So yeah, that's kind of how I can feel about these games. Not much to say. I think it's just a good job from Fireman.
No, most definitely. Whips and Chains was the name of the game, and there wasn't even a Queen of Pain in sight. And
yeah,
I think Khan's going to be a bit bitter. They didn't get their chance to play with the whip. But 5 men very happy with those points, actually. Like, when I look at the state of the scoreboard, 5 men now up at 7-7. They're up on that top side of the lower bracket scoring right now. And they still have one more series to play against Ninjas and Pajamas tomorrow, who are the lowest ranked team in the upper bracket. So there's potential knockdown, kind of cheeky play for 5 men maybe there, as we'll see how that one plays out. Well, I say we. Sorry, not tomorrow. What am I on about? 22nd. We're having a break, all right? Which is what we need now, is we're going to wrap this up. It has been a pleasure, folks, but me and Peksu are done. I believe NA is already underway, and I won't be joining you on the 22nd, but me and PyCat will be back for the playoffs on the 27th. We'll be covering all of that good funk. But it's been a pleasure, Peksu. You made it fun. It's a long-ass day. I'm sure you're going to, like any logical person, now go crunk a monster and then try and fall asleep.
I might open PoE and play PoE.
Crunk a monster and play Poe for 10 hours. The battle plan, baby. Love it.
8 hours of casting, now time to play.
Are you like hardcore? Do you have spreadsheets on one screen and then
No,
you
I'm just a noob, you know. I'm just gonna play a little bit and that's it.
All right, closing little story I'll give you. I had a friend, well, a friend. It was a student when I was in uni,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
I done game design, right? So anything we
Hmm.
do was research. So freaking easy. And this kid had never played Eve Online,
Okay.
and 3 people in that year introduced him to Eve Online, and he didn't show up to lectures for the entire year. Failed the year. We saw him 2 times across that year. He came in and he had Eve open on one screen, spreadsheets on the other two. That was literally his life. We killed
Oh
his
my god.
education. Okay, well I say we. I had no part of it. I was the good guy, which is not like me. If anyone knows me, I'm usually the opposite. But I was like, I don't know, man. You should probably start working on, I don't know, Cody, modelly, do a little bit of designing, not spreadsheets. Didn't listen. Okay. And
All
he
right.
he failed in life, guys. He completely kaput because he didn't have a battle plan. Okay, he wasn't like Peksu who went, "I'm gonna be a nerd and play Dotes 24/7. I'm gonna become a pro player, and if that falls back, I'm gonna become a Path of Exiles economist, mastermind of the game." See, he's got plans. Okay, and you should all go get your own plans. All right,
Yeah. Get plans, boys
go
and
learn
girls.
some stuff from NA Dotes. That's my advice to you now. All right, they're gonna. We taught you plenty of things here, but I feel like NA, it's got a whole nother level of knowledge for you to absorb. All right. Between the bad maths, the occasional NA lulls, there are moments of greatness that we get to see. And you can go appreciate that now as we'll push you across to our NA casters and bid you farewell.
See ya.
See ya.